What's up guys, FlatPancake here, and recently I've stumbled across a game called Democracy 3. It is, I don't know all too much about it. I know that it is a politics game, and it very much interested me, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into this and start a new game. So, I did watch a short video from Total Biscuit in his WTF is series about this. Supposedly we're supposed to choose which nation we want to be governing as a mayor, I believe. So you get to pick from the United Kingdom, France, Germany, the United States, Canada, and Austria. These are a bunch of cool facts that I did not know. We have the shortest life expectancy. Poverty. Wow, they're really white. Happiness level. Who has the highest happiness level? That doesn't show it on this one. Happiness level 84. Why doesn't it show it? Beer consumption? Beef consumption? Big Mac index. What is that? Okay. We're gonna pick United States, because I assume we might need to know something about the nation, and I probably know more about the United States than any other country. That just makes sense. So we're gonna click play, term and years, hurricanes, earthquakes. I guess we should have these things naturally enabled just to make it seem more like that. Player party's name, the Liberals. Opposing party, the Jovia. Term, I'm just gonna keep mostly everything as it is. I don't want to be changing anything to be unfair. Like if I take earthquakes and hurricanes off, then it's not going to be as realistic. So we're going to play. That's a word? Inventing the internet. Here to return to get. Does it want me to click? Welcome to Democracy 3. You have just started your first term as president, and as your chief of staff, I'm here to explain how things work. The icons below show you a few indicators of the state of your country. Of our country. Okay? Hopefully you can change things for the better and get re-elected after your term is up. Press the button in the window below to begin term of office to start governing. As president, lives of all 300 million citizens are now in your hands. As you will imagine, there are a number of situations and concerns that you will need to deal with as soon as possible. We're keeping an eye on the long-term improvement of our citizens' quality of life. Plus, do not forget that you face a re-election in 4 years, so you need to monitor their opinion polls and our party membership. Good luck. Apparently America has really bad health, really good education, poverty, crime, unemployment. Jeez. GDP. Let's go ahead and start this shit up. From here you can survey the current state of our country. It may look complex, but all the different components work in very similar ways. The icons represent different objects in the economy or society, including politics, law, voter groups, and values for important concepts such as health and education levels of our citizens. The next one. These strips in the center of the screen represents groups of voters. Okay. With the colored progress bars indicating how happy they are with your government. Okay, so all people are really happy, patriots are really happy. That makes sense. Liberals, trade unions, parents are pissed off. Everyone, it's I think we should get there like 80 or 70. That might be a goal. Youth. Geez, there's not a lot of happy people. I wonder if this is based off, like, I know there's a bunch of facts, but I wonder if this part is like, I don't know. The light gray area behind the text shows the percentage of our electorate that is in each of these groups. One of the key concepts of Democracy 3 is to understand that individual voters can be members of many different voter groups at once. Okay? And the extent to which they identify with those groups is in itself variable. You will never get all of these voter groups to entirely approve of it. White icons are policies. You start the game with 30-some implemented, but most can be cancelled and many more can be added. They can also be adjusted. Policies are the primary method you can use to govern the country. Is it not going to tell me what this is? I have to assume things. I mean, that could mean post office. I don't really know. I don't know what that means. That could mean like I guess education. And this also has the... I don't know. We'll figure it out. So the blue icons represent statistical data relevant to your country. They concern abstract concepts such as GDP, gross domestic product, crime, or the education level of your citizens. You can affect statistical data only indirectly. Okay? Through policy decisions. Like the other icons, you find them in different zones of the screen, depending on which part of the economy / society they represent. Okay. Icons with a red or green background are situations. These are ongoing events taking place in your country, which may be going well, green, or badly, red. You can encourage good situations and prevent or fix bad ones by your policy choices. What is this? What is this supposed to be? Maybe that's cyberbullying, alcoholism, drugs? Or I would assume that's drugs. Smoking. I bet that's smoking. Maybe. I don't know what that is. People not having places to live, I think. Not being able to go to college. I don't know exactly what that would mean. I don't know what that means either. Okay. Policies, data, and situations are interconnected through effects. Hovering your mouse over any one of the icons will show how influence flows between them, with green being a positive effect and red being negative. The speed of flow also shows the strength of the effect. Experiment at this and then hit next. I'm not expecting to do good on my first try. Hopefully it's gonna help me out if I ever have a politics class or something. I think I will. I'll be fucking ready. Okay, let's take a look at a specific group of voters and find out more about them. Click on the voter strip for middle income voters. Okay. This window shows detailed information on a specific group of voters. Each group of voters have their own opinions and priorities. And every event or policy will affect each group in different ways. The chart shows the opinions of these voters over time, as well as how they feel about specific policies and events. Nobody likes tax. This area shows a list of different inputs to this voter group and how they make the group feel. Green effects are good and positive, red effects are bad and negative. Those effects may change over time as policies, situations, or values change. The sum of all these effects go towards determining how the group feels. You can click on an individual effect as a shortcut to seeing more information about that item. For example, click the effect showing the influence income tax has on our middle class voters. And here we are at the detail screen for income tax. You can do this for almost any effect between two items. Income tax is a policy, and this screen shows you the effects the policy is having. Okay, take a look at this for a few seconds. Okay. I don't expect to do good in this game. The slider is used to control the specific policy. You can use it to adjust income tax up or down, which will change the effects it has on all the linked items, such as voter groups, situations, and statistical data. Experiment with the sliders and then hit next. Woo! Fuck you guys! What does this do? Wait, people... Okay, I'm just gonna leave you there. You probably noticed the effects show two different values as you move the slider. The current darker effect and the effect with the slider at its new position. The values will move from where they are to a new position over time based on the inertia time at the far right of each effect. If the value is 0, the effect will be at the new level by the start of each turn. Let's leave things as they are for now. Hit the revert changes button to indicate that we want to leave this policy untouched, despite having adjusted the slider. Right, that's enough looking at income tax, and hit the close button at the top right, and let's return to the main screen. Okay. Time to check out one of the situations that are currently affecting our country. Click on any of the situation icons you want to have more information on. Wait. Did something open? Did I hover over something? Okay, I'm doing this one. What is it? Move. Move. This shows information on the selected situation. As you can see, situations have both inputs on the left and outputs. The inputs show the causes of this situation, and the outputs show the effect it has on other objects. You can change almost anything here. All you can do is see... You cannot change anything here. All you can do is see the various effects. The chart at the top of the screen shows information on the actual strength of the situation over time and two triggers. The higher trigger is the value that actually triggers the situation to take effect. The lower trigger deactivates the situation. As a result, it's easier to trigger a situation than intended. Let's quit the situation and go look at some other data now. Hit the close button. Let's take a look at the last type of icon, statistical data. Click on any one of the blue icons. Plain. This screen shows information on a national statistic. Like a situation that has causes and effects. Be aware that some statistical values are good things that we want high, like health. Others are bad things that we want low, such as crime. Bug! Fuck off. You need to leave. There is nothing we can change here, so let's hit the close button and go back to the main screen again. Pay attention to the value up here. This is political capital, which represents the amount of support your government has to get things done. You have a limited amount of political capital per turn. When you run out, you need to end the game to get more. End the turn. Just turns? Some political capital can be carried over to the next turn, but not all. Political capital is used when you adjust policies, cancel them, or introduce new ones. Different policies require different amounts, depending on how controversial they are. Okay, it's time to see how to create a new policy. The new policy button. Jesus, there's a lot of shit. So, okay. I don't know how long this has been, but whether we're going to continue this later, or possibly not at all. Okay. That's it for now.